Charles, what is this place? I mean, what is this complex even for?
The Pavlov complex is the origin of all of Facility 3826's biological innovations. Unique experiments are conducted here, involving everything from breeding new species of farm animals to developing new space exploration technology.
Outer space? You mean they make moon rovers here, not in Chalamet?
Space exploration is about more than just vehicles. A spaceship and rovers will of course be required. But what then? What about after humans reach the Red Planet?
You mean they breed animals from Mars here?
Among other things, yes. In addition to breeding new species of animals suitable for Martian conditions, Soviet science is looking for ways to bolster man's ability to exist on Mars.
So what, they're gonna give us gills so we can swim in gas oceans?
Gas oceans are on Jupiter, Major. Mars features low temperatures and lethal hurricanes. But you're basically correct. The capabilities of your species have yet to be fully studied.
So the latest medical breakthroughs, new life support systems, all came from here.
Indeed, Comrade Major.
So many geniuses worked here for the good of all mankind. And now they're gone.
뭐지 신나는 노래는?
Jeez, what's that smell?
사방이 어미들인데? 겁나 많아.
You're incredible, Professor. Your calculations and solutions are so elegant and logical. Your work on mimetic polymer adaptation is an amazing contribution to science.
Thank you very much, but it was really a team effort. I'm sorry, who are you?
Ivan Bikov, junior lab assistant at the Pavlov complex. I work in the archives, but my dream is to work under you. I'm a huge fan of your work.
Well, your passion is commendable, although it is frankly a little concerning. The polymers are a quickly evolving scientific field with amazing potential, but I'm afraid passion alone won't be enough to advance it. Let's talk again in a month or so and see what we can do. For now, please excuse me. Science calls.
A month? But I don't have a month.
우와.
Don't hear about me, Professor. You can bet on it.
처음에는 와 막 신난다 이런 느낌이었는데 굳이 이렇게 파밍을 해야 되나? 라는 생각이 점점 들어. 한 번에 좀 파밍 하게 해주면 안 돼? 이 너무 많은 것들을 훑고 다녀야 되니까 그것도 좀 스트레스야. 일단 2층은 거진 다 먹은 것 같은데. 아직도 안 먹은 게 있어? 어딨지? 다 먹었는데? 위에선 또 어떻게 내려왔지? 아래층인가? 코드가 없죠? 하하. 아. 2층 올라가는 입구인가? 총알탄이나 좀 주지. 권총탄. 저 친구는 부술 수 있는 친구일까요? 부술 수 없는 것 같아.
Dead motherfucker!
데미지가 안 박히는 것 같아. 바보 같은 녀석. 탄이 엄청 튀는 것 같기도 하고. 죽었다. 아, 나도 당했다. 칼라시가 이게 데미지가 별로 안 좋은 것 같아. 데미지도 데미지인데 탄이 너무 튀어. 라이플인데 원거리에서 너무 취약함. 이렇게 쏘면 좀 더 정확해지려나?
Tell me, Comrade Major, based on your professional and personal experience, would our civilian robots in combat mode really be able to complete the Atomic Heart project?
Yeah, they could do it no problem. If there were plenty of bots at all the military bases, headquarters, and launch sites, and nobody expected them to attack, they could take the American military by surprise. Just like they did to the soldiers here.
What a shame. The world just recovered from a war, and now there will be another.
Well, it's not really so bad if you think about it.
What do you mean, Comrade Major?
If Comrade Sechenov and the Politburo want to take over the U.S. and even the whole world, they won't fight with regular people.
But civilians do perish during combat operations. You know all about that.
If the robots are programmed not to kill civilians, they won't attack civilians. You're a robot, Charles. You should know all about that.
I'm a robot? In a sense, I suppose you're right. A robotic glove?
What? Neuropolymer gloves won't take orders from Collective?
It depends on the glove. Some will, and some will only be able to obey their carriers. I digress. Civilian robots will receive the order to activate combat mode from Collective, and whoever sets Collective policies will easily be able to order them to kill anyone at all, including civilians.
Why would they kill civvies? They're regular workers, farmers, scientists. Shit. So that's what they want the rings for.
And what's that?
You can take your thought device off and disconnect from Collective, but a bot can't, can it? That means your own robot housekeeper will drag your ass back into Collective at the drop of a hat. They want the rings to put on their own robots, so they'll only listen to them.
Correct.
이 녀석이 계속 생산하는 것 같은데? 그치? 죽었다. 눈덩이 손잡이는 원래 있지 않았나? 저기로 넘어가야 되는데 오케이. 홀딱 벗은 캐릭터가 있네요. 여캔이 남캔이 남캐인 것 같은데 여캔가? 가슴이 너무 발달했는데? 여캐인 듯? 아 검열돼 있구나. 여캐가 맞네요. 검열돼 있어. 아이고. 제가 안돼. 이게 또 뭐야 이거? 새로운 타입이다. 안돼. 아 얘네들 일어나면 곤란한데.
Oh shit. What's capable of this kind of brutality? This poor lady.
You are expressing sympathy for a corpse, Major.
It's a woman's mutilated body. You had sympathy for people just a little while ago.
This person is dead, Comrade Major. Make sure your weakness for women doesn't come back to bite your ass later.
Something's definitely wrong with you, Charles. I'm gonna ask Sechenov to calibrate you.
열쇠로 문 열기. 열쇠를 문 여는 순간 저 선지국수 친구들 달려들 것 같은데? 여기도 느낌이 안 좋아서 소용이 없네. 그쵸, 실지렁이들.
This is truly a magical land filled with strange visions and fanciful characters. A land of incredible emotion and total freedom. It is a land where you know everything and can't make heads or tails of any of it. There's no worry, no anxiety. This is our gift to you, soldier, and needless to say, it will extend your life. A life of combat and violence. Poor fellow.
나한테 하는 말인가?
Nurse.
And now you're gone, Professor. What have you done? I was supposed to learn from you, but all I ever got from you was scorn.
캐리온이라는 픽셀 그래픽 게임인데 닮았어요. 아, 그 뭔지 압니다.
Oh well.
예전에 게임 패스에도
I still
있었는데.
got bullets. I can still fight my way through science. And I stole the box from your office with your favorite music inside. Just so I don't forget, I hid the music box in the safe. The one with the positive password, not the negative one. What will I ever accomplish if I can't even keep a couple of safes straight? The dog! The dog has the positive one.
와우. 저 친구
Don't touch me.
플루시 온다. 맞다니까 그냥. 풀업 도끼 힘을 보여줘. 오, 실수로 생명력까지 소비해버렸다. 아, 그럴 필요까지는 없었는데.
What are you gawking at?
해치웠나? 아, 계속 생겨. 이 무한 리필 지옥. 와, 안 죽었어? 죽은 거 맞지? 뭔가 온다, 뭔가 온다. 이 자식들 무빙하는 거 봐. 상당히 불쾌하구만.
Freaking critters. What's this place, Charles? A morgue?
Indeed. The bodies of the dead are kept here for further study.
What do you mean, the dead? There are
막혔어.
bodies all over the place. Where did these come from? There are dozens of them, and most of them are young.
These are the bodies of volunteers who died in dangerous human experiments.
Holy fuck. I mean, I get that there are certain experiments that can't be performed on mice or pigs or whatever, so they need living people, but so many. This is completely fucked up.
Unfortunately, things don't always go smoothly in science. Sometimes volunteers die. The sub-basement exists so that their deaths will not be in vain. Their bodies are studied to prevent this from happening again.
Screw your sometimes. Couldn't they just use the condemned on death row for this? But even that's...
Not all experiments can be performed on the dregs of society. Some important and secret projects require psychologically healthy volunteers. And sometimes, these experiments can have tragic outcomes.
What could be more tragic?
Believe me, Comrade Major, there are things that are far worse than what you see here. Sometimes the deaths of volunteers can lead to a breakthrough that saves millions of lives. This was how the vaccine against the brown plague was developed.
Let's keep going. This has to end. Now.
Access granted.
쓸데없는 말이 너무 많은 것 같아. 굳이 안 해도 되는 말. 그리고 칼라시는 명중률이 너무 떨어져서 제가 봤을 때는 폐품입니다. 이거 필요 없어요. 샷건도 그닥 쓸 일이 없어. 칼라시는 싹 갈아버리겠습니다. 권총이 제일 좋아. 산탄총이 문제가 장탄수가 너무 적어서 재장전하다가 게임이 끝나 그냥. 와, 회복량 많은 거 봐. 요건 뭐죠? 일렉트로? 업그레이드를 하면 좀 나으려나? 써봐. 만드기 좀 아깝긴 한데 업그레이드를 아직 다 안 했으니까. 스톡 정확도 증가. 이게 있네. 반동 감소, 피해 증가. 그래, 풀업 무기랑 일방적인 비교를 하면은 좀 억울할 수 있겠지. 조준 속도 증가. 오케이, 풀업. 카트리지 모듈. 카트리지는 제가 잘 안 쓰니까 일단은 스톡만 업그레이드 하면 되네. 밍밍이님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 탄창 용량 여기 8이라고 돼 있는데 9발까지 돼. 이 이상한 구조. 이것도 3이라고 돼 있는데 4발까지 돼. 잘 모르겠어 이거. 스웨덴 얘를 이제 버리고 새로운 무기로 갈아타야 되나? 특수공격 재충전 속도 증가. 굳이? 피해를 주는 파동 생성. 휘두를 때 피해 증가, 충전 피해 증가. 추가 속성을 부여한다. 궁금하긴 한데. 한 번 정도는 써보는 것도 맞는 것 같아. 그리고 탄을 좀 사야 될 것 같은데.
Please select the desired procedure.
탄약. 이러면은 8발, 160발? 좋았어. 훌륭하다. 간다 이제.
Saving data.
위층으로 올라가야 되는데. 쇼컷 열어놓고. 좋아요. 또 어디서 또 잔뜩 적을 만들어 내려고. 내가 너무 초기에 제압해버렸나? 전 이 퍼즐이 제일 재밌더라고요. 여기 나오는 퍼즐 중에서는. 아. 네가 올 수 있으면 와보시지. 문이 닫혀서 못 오죠? 멍청한 녀석. 대형 신경제 캡슐 개방됐고요. 오케이. 저장하고.
Saving data.
끝났죠? 아, 여기 왔던 곳이구나. 그럼 얘네들, 아 잠깐만, 이게 잘한 건가? 문 열어놓은 게? 갑자기 불안해지는데?
Saving data.
헤이. 얘네 뭐 무한이야? 계속 나오는 것 같아. 너무 멀어서 명중이 안 된다.
Suck it!
오. 아. 민들레 이 녀석. 거의 다 빼먹었다.
Alexandra, could I have some chicken Kiev and mashed potatoes, please? Oh, and a pickle. Just one.
This is fucked. Sechenov is a decent guy. How could he let this happen? An army of bots, killer mutants, thousands of innocent victims. No matter how you slice it, the facility's to blame. Even without Petrov, this place has issues, to say nothing of Collective 2.0. Seriously, I gotta wrap this up and retire. Maybe even get married. What? Nah, fuck that.
Your negative brain activity is generating unpleasant artifacts in my code.
I told you to stay out of my head, Charles. Get to work. Set me a fucking waypoint, damn it.
그래, 맵마커나 좀 제대로 찍어라 이 녀석. 하여튼 도움이 안 돼.
So, what will it be, Major? What?
딱히 와, 회복량 너무 많은데? 난이도 때문인가? 권총이 제일 쓰기가 좋아. 오, 이 자식들.
Who's the man? What you staring at? Snap!
다 주웠니? 쇼컷인가? 잠깐만, 뭔가 불길한 소리가 들렸는데? 아, 안녕? 오케이. 연유는 피해가 증가하는구나. 전혀 몰랐네. 연유가 버프템이었다니. 연유한테 그런 효과가 있을 줄이야. 요건 아닌데. 오. 요 하나를 어디다 떼지? 됐다.
Look at the size of that fucking thing. What is it?
The experiments here involve the creation of neuropolymer endoskeletons for various animals. The goal is to allow them to live in hostile conditions on the outer planets of the solar system.
Endoskeletons. That thing isn't gonna attack us, is it? It's huge.
The specimens here currently lack any neuropolymer brain tissue structure. They are nothing but polymer bodies at this time. They cannot move.
Still, they're freaking massive. Are they for planets with low gravity?
Some are, while others are for planets with high gravity. Research is being conducted for all scenarios.
얘기 다 듣고 들어갈 걸 그랬나?
I never expected to see Victor like this, in these circumstances. We used to be thick as thieves, you know. But Victor made too many bad calls. Now look at him. Thanks to Dr. Sechenov's brilliance, we don't have to lose all of Petrov's knowledge.
꼭 저렇게 열쇠 넣어야 되는 거야?
We'll will be able to return the robots to their previous state once the simulation
He's already
procedure is
dead, you
complete.
creep! Keep your hands off him!
Grenade!
헐. 어떻게 되는 거지? 설마 이 핏덩어리랑 싸워야 되는 것인가? 또 동화나라로 들어가는 건가?
Establishing connection.
The professor says you haven't slept in 3 days. I don't wanna. Sleeping pills, bottle of vodka.
Why not both at the same time, huh? You know I don't like that stuff. My brain's a fortress.
You know, when I was a boy, my brother was scared of the dark, so my mother left the light on. It helped him. I hated it. The light interfered with my imagination. I didn't like children's books for the same reason. All those colorful pictures.
They were real.
Exactly. The books in my father's library. History. Theoretical physics. Science doesn't try to make the world safer or prettier. It doesn't lie to us. It just gives us the facts. So, I knew what I had to train for. And I made another discovery. A monster in the dark behaves predictably. It can be studied. A monster in the light wears a mask. It is therefore unpredictable.
Which makes it dangerous.
Very much so. Moreover, the light is what makes us monsters. Do you understand, my boy?
More or less.
May I turn out the light?
Yeah.
Reconstructing illumination.
또 토끼가 됐어.
My love. Come to me. Come. Find me, my love. Find me.
이렇게 가는 게 맞나? 오! 젠장. 아니, oh no. 그래도 뭔가 자비롭네요.
Wake up, my love. Wake up. Hurry. Wake up.
이쪽인가? 노. 아, 요거 타고 가는 거구나. 아, 마지막에 떨어졌는데? 딱히 큰 상관은 없었나봐요.
Son of a bitch. What the... Charles, where's Larissa?
She hid before the explosion.
So what happened to Stuck?
Stockhausen was knocked into a vat of polymer by the explosion and is now deceased.
You hypocrite. I'm a doctor. I'm a doctor. Some doctor you are, you grenade-tossing bitch.
Petrov and Filatova are cut from the same cloth. There can be no doubt about that.
Whatever. We gotta find a way out.
찰스 말하는 게 점점 더 마음에 안 드는데. 나가자. 또 오픈월드로 빠질 것 같은 그런 느낌이 살짝 드는데.
Major, you alive?
No, I got killed by a grenade.
I'm so sorry that happened. I didn't want any of this, but none of it matters right now.
So what does matter, you crispy-ass critter?
We have to meet. You need to see this with your own eyes. I'll show you everything.
What do you mean by everything?
You trust Sechenov too much, but he's keeping you in the dark. You have no idea what's really going on. You need to see it with your own eyes or you're not gonna believe it.
You got that right. I have no fucking idea what's going on.
You will understand when you see it. I have proof. I'll be waiting in the Academy of Consequences. The entrance is inside the lighthouse. Trust nobody.
I don't.
문 열어. 쾅쾅쾅. 그리고 온 세계가 불타올랐다. 뭐 핵전쟁이라도 할 생각인가?
Access granted.
업그레이드를 좀 볼까? 등대면 아까 거기 아니야? 염력은 풀업한 것 같아. 쇼크. 여기 부금 너무 깨발랄해요. 힐링 좀 하라고 이렇게 해줬나봐. 아, 요거 해야 되는데 9개가 모자라네. 맞아, 분노도 해야 돼. 에너지로 전환? 또 애매한데. 나는 저걸 먼저 할래. 탄도 사야 돼. 맞아.
Authorization.
이제야 자원이 좀 넉넉해지는구만. 왜 저장소로 들어가요? 일단 10개 정도만 있으면은 충분한 것 같아. 이렇게 많이는 필요 없어. 오히려 탄이 많이 필요하지. 와, 이거 진짜 너무 많이 쌓였다. 탄이 진짜 많이 필요해.
Comrade Major.
Yeah.
I must insist that you destroy the beta connectors.
Why do you have a bug up your ass about those rings, Charles?
You said you would make a decision about the rings when the time was right. The time is now.
I don't have time for this.
Yes, you do, Comrade Major. Otherwise...
보스전인가?
Did that crazy-ass pump thing kill that whale? Damn.
The dewdrop is the latest design in the field of biomechanics. Put it simply, it is a hydraulic pump.
Isn't that what I just said? Lights out!
상당히 징그러워졌어. 아이고. 아이고. 아. 아이씨, 꼈어. 고래 꼬리에 꼈어. 아. 아야. 이걸 맞네.
Let's see what you got. Get over here.
이슬쩍. 이 녀석 길을 만들어주고 갔네? 요거 타고 올라가라고 친절하게 길을 내줬습니다. 이렇게 자연스럽게 올라갈 수 있어야 정상인데 아까는 이상하게 안 되더라.
Whoa, that thing was dangerous. I didn't know if I could handle it.
And there are much more powerful robots out there. Real combat robots are far deadlier.
There aren't any combat bots here.
Not yet, but once Collective launches, they will be everywhere. And 2 of them will be equipped with beta connectors. Do you have any idea how much blood will be spilled because of one person's private ambitions?
You in the rings are driving me nuts. When are you assholes gonna stop trying to pull my strings? Done. Happy now?
Good decision, Comrade Major. I have no doubt that it saved lives. Perhaps many more than I can imagine.
Let's hope so.
반지를 버린다? 왠지 저거 다시 되찾으러 가야 될 것 같아. 파틸로바가 반지는 어땠어요? 반지 찾아와 이럴 것 같아. 그 반지가 없으면 세상을 구할 수 없단 말이에요.
Crap, what a surprise. Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled.
아, 왜 죽는데? 왜 죽어? 어? 뭐지? 죽을 이유가 있었나? 왜 죽는지 설명이라도 좀 해주지.
Why'd they freeze up?
The access code has been successfully extracted from Petrov's neuropolymer memory. Combat mode has been disabled, and the robots have returned to their normal status. Well done, my boy. Everyone who was able to hide and survive owes you their lives. You've done me proud.
Thank you, sir. What now?
Come back to Chalamet, get a checkup, and take some leave. You've earned it. I'll deal with the fallout from this mess.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
You
주인공을
didn't tell
약간
Sechenov about Filatova. Are you still planning to meet with her?
I want to see this evidence she says is so important.
Dr. Sechenov isn't going to like it, you know.
So don't tell him.
주인공을 약간 배제하려고 하는 것 같은데 세체노프가.
Think we should head upstairs? A lighthouse, huh? So where is she? Larissa! Freaking critters, you around here somewhere?
I do not detect anyone in the vicinity.
Let's take a look around. She's gotta be here.
Do you trust Dr. Filatova?
I don't trust anyone. But she's got something important to tell me. And I'm sure Dr. Sechenov is hiding something.
Has Dr. Sechenov ever told you about his plans?
Not really. I mean, he's never really had to, but now this whole thing with Petrov, Jellyman killed Stock and the boss didn't even bat an eye. Is the launch of Collective really so important he can't even delay it out of respect for the dead?
I have no data on this topic, Comrade Major.
No data, huh? Well, I don't have any data either. So let's go get some.
이리로 들어갈 수 있나? 들어갈 수 있네.
When they told me that my lighthouse was gonna be ripped out of the ground and brought from Sakhalin to Kazakhstan by the robots, I figured they were drunk. But nope. It's thousands of kilometers away from the ocean now. Like
파밍 못 참죠.
exhibit. And I'm here too. Another exhibit. Sure, I got a raise. Sure, I barely have to do any work. Machines do everything. Lighthouse and I are just a confirmation that humanity can do whatever it wants. But what the fuck are they guarding with all those flying guns everywhere? Huh?
자, 의자에 앉으면 뭔가 시작되나
What do we
본데.
have here? A chair and a TV? This isn't what I was expecting.
What were you expecting? I suspected this room has a specific function.
한층 아래인가? 아래층으로 우리 갈 수가 없잖아. 그냥 가자.
The unscheduled acceleration was caused by the elevator access system being hacked. Otherwise, Dr. Filatova would not have been able to initiate it.
So she hacked the system. Kinda like how all these poor bastards got hacked to bits.
갑자기
So that's
바이오쇼크?
Neptune, huh? Looks nice. Actually, it looks amazing. A rapture. I wouldn't mind spending some time there myself. But I can't even imagine what's going on there right now.
Comrade Sechenov asked you to return to Chelome. How will you explain this delay?
We can deal with that. Let's talk to the doc first. But if she tries to take off again, she's gonna regret it. I'm sick of playing cat and mouse with her.
아, 이거 좀 약간 진짜 바이오쇼크 랩처 처음 들어갈 때 그 연출 느낌을 많이 보여주네요.
What are we doing here? What do you want?
Just hear me out, P3. Let me try to give you a different perspective, and then you can decide how to handle things. Do you know how Sechenov is planning to use Collective? What he's going to do with it?
After Collective launches, people will be able to control robots with their minds, and they won't be able to stab each other in the back anymore. Sounds nice.
I used to think that way too, but that's not how things really are. Collective isn't just about controlling robots. Sechenov will be able to control everyone who's a part of Collective. Collective is diabolical, Nechayev. It's even worse than slavery.
Bullshit. It's just the same old chain of command, but on a virtual network. What's so awful about that?
Come on, see for yourself.
물어볼 게 있어.
I've got questions.
요점만 얘기해.
Get to the point. And no more grenades or other bullshit. Any funny business at all and I'll kill you. This is your last warning.
Sure, fine. Come on, I won't waste your time.
Okay, lead on.
최저점.
Well, are you ready? Disable polarization.
The fuck is this place? A haunted house or something?
It's a tomb of the mind. The volunteers who lay the foundation for Collective. The first few groups of subjects all died. Group 30 went insane. Group 73 killed themselves. Group 101 killed each other. Group 204 was the most successful. They all survived. Their consciousness is now in an imaginary world. We call it Limbo. And their bodies are here, under my complete control. Want me to make them do something?
Why?
To show that I'm not lying?
Whatever. Line them up.
Keep going.
The fat guy. Tell him to jump. He could use it.
Just him? Why don't I make them all jump? After all, we all live in a communist society. Goddamn you, jump!
This is insane. Why do you people even do this shit? Fuck. Poor bastards.
No, that's where you're wrong. Chemically speaking, they're all perfectly happy. That's what Collective is all about. The entire world will be just like
Why would
this.
Sechenov want to turn everyone into a bunch of idiots? Was he trying to make fun of the world by making people run around naked and act like animals?
No. We were able to prevent the degradation of individual consciousness. Memories, behavior, speech patterns are all preserved. But there's one thing they won't be able to avoid. The complete loss of their free will.
We gotta stop this.
Stop this. That's what Victor was trying to do. You got in his way, and now it's too late.
Your boyfriend lost his mind and killed people. He tried to tell me Sechenov taught the robots to kill during the design phase. Why would Boss do that?
Why? Why did he design Collective to be a mind control system? Why does he need those special neurocontrollers? Sechenov wants to enslave the entire world. I'm sorry, but if you don't understand that, you're an idiot!
The Boss would never do that.
He would, and he will. On Monday.
All this is really hard to swallow. But I'll help you. Whatever you're planning, I'm in.
You're willing to turn on Sechenov?
After what you just showed me? Yeah. I want to hear what he's got to say.
P1, P2, P3. Your mind is never free.
A man can be repaired.
What? What was that?
What's what?
Nothing. I'm just digesting what I saw.
왜 날 도와준 거지?
Why did you help me?
Perhaps because I care. And besides, it's not about you. Well, not only you.
여기서 일했었다면 왜 이런 일을 막으려 하지 않은 거야?
If you worked here, then why didn't you try to stop this?
I thought it was for the best. I thought it was for the good of the entire Soviet Union. But when I realized what was really going on, I had to bide my time, wait for the right moment. Victor and I risked everything and you know the rest.
Fine, moving on.
The test subject is not leaving limbo. Inject neurotransmitters now.
Hey, Major.
I'm fine. My head's been killing me lately. I've been seeing things. This is one hell of a job, let me tell you.
It won't hurt, soldier. You won't even remember a thing.
Hallucinations are serious business. Well, I am a neurosurgeon. I can probably help, if everything ends well.
No thanks. A little vacation will fix me right up. I mean, if this all ends well.
Fine.
저기 빅토르 말인데 난
Listen, about Victor,
What? Did you have no choice? You couldn't have acted differently? Will you now tell me that you're sorry? What?
미안해.
I am sorry.
Well, I'm not. I should be, but Victor... No other outcome was possible. It wasn't even quite him at that point. I don't want to talk about it.
난 이런 사람들 옆에 있으면 영
I
불편해.
just don't feel comfortable around these people.
Huh, well, just you wait. Soon this is gonna happen all over the Soviet Union, and later the whole world. Then you'll see all people stripped of their free will.
You know, free will doesn't guarantee that a person won't be a scumbag.
What? Are you justifying atrocities?
Atrocities? What atrocities? If they're volunteers, coming here was their choice. It's got nothing to do with me.
You're a monster.
Affirmative. That's enough. I'm too busy to chat right now.
Very well. Enjoy the view.
꼭 캐릭터를 이렇게 만들었어야 했나? 보라색 브릿지 머리에 이런 패션 감각을 지닌 사람이 실존한다고?
Resist, my darling. Resist.
Ah, fuck. I'm so sick of these goddamn hallucinations.
Do you see colorful spots before your eyes? Does your perception of the world change?
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what this shit is?
You were crossing into limbo, but it can't be stopped. How did you interrupt it?
I don't know. It's like that lump of polymer is calling out to me. A big, teardrop-shaped one. Right there, straight above us. Do you see it?
There's nothing there.
What do you mean? I'm looking right at it. Oh crap, now it's gone.
It's a hallucinatory reaction, a side effect of the surgery you underwent. The reaction of a damaged brain to the presence of a neuropolymer implant.
What are you even talking about? What implant?
Did Sechenov not tell you? So you don't know what's happening to you?
Charles, do you know what's happening with my head?
I am not detecting any internal changes, Major. But your Voskhod polymer extension is clearly receiving an unidentified stream of external data.
What's that interface? Who are you talking to?
It's a chatting artificial librarian, an AI in my polymer glove. Doesn't matter. Charles, what are you talking about?
Charles?
Wait, Charles, what data? What Voskhod polymer extension?
The Voskhod polymer extension was developed using data from experiments conducted by Dmitri and myself.
이거 봐, 찰스 사람이었어.
What? Yourself? And why are you calling Dr. Sechenov Dmitri? Who are you?
Comrade Major, this will be difficult to explain. I am...
Charles, why the fuck are you all staticky? What the hell is going on?
Keep it together, Major. If what I'm thinking is true, I should be able to access the archive right now.
상자 안에 3090
There will be
꽂아야 될 것
records about you.
같다고요? 대세는 4090입니다. 4090 100만 원 후반대, 중후반대까지 내려오면은 좀 고민을
State
해봐야겠어.
your name and personal access code.
Crispy critters.
Invalid name.
Fine, I'll hack in.
Not so fast. Name Charidan Zaharov. Code Fluffy.
Code accepted. Access granted.
찰스가 혹시
Are you there?
자하리프 아닐까?
Nothing?
Nothing. So, what is Charles then?
Long story short,
맞네.
your Charles is Professor
자하로프.
Chariton Zaharov.
Huh, that was short. So how could he be Zaharov?
Professor Zaharov was developing the collective subsystems and worked on the module. The one you have inside you. They told us he ran a number of experiments on himself. The result was disastrous and unpredictable.
On himself? Was he an idiot or something?
Oh, he certainly wasn't an idiot. Zaharov was a misanthrope obsessed with science. I don't think he cared about what happened to his body all that much.
So when did you realize that Charles is Zaharov?
Just about right now. When he went offline. I had no idea Sechenov had stashed his consciousness into your glove. It was the abbreviation Charles that tipped me off.
So Charles isn't a person anymore. Just a device.
I don't know, I guess he is. Except this device is based on the logical paradigm and experience of one of the brightest Soviet geniuses.
So why does Sechenov want him?
Because Sechenov never dismisses what he can use. It's easier for him to change everything to fit his needs. I guess you noticed this already. What's funny is that you seem to have made friends with your glove.
Well, we've been through a lot. I've got feelings, you know, being alive and all. So does he.
Did.
How can you talk about this so calmly?
To me, Chariton Radionovich died a long time ago. I'm done mourning him. And besides, I'm a scientist. We're more impassionate towards death than to muddling one's brains.
So, how do we get in?
Only a small bunch of people have permanent access to the archive. Sechenov, Lebedev, the director of the Academy, and Zakharov. Like you reminded me.
Fluffy, huh? So what would we have done if the password hadn't worked?
I'm sure you would have smashed the door with your bare fists. But now Archivist thinks I am Dr. Zakharov, so we got lucky. And now we can learn everything about you. Let's go.
Welcome, Chariton Zakharov. What is the subject of your query today?
Agent P3, personal file.
Your search returned 42 audio records.
So, which one do you want first?
I couldn't care less.
Then pick one at random. Stop stalling.
Try this one.
Commencing playback.
The events in Bulgaria left the agents badly injured. Technically speaking, they were clinically dead. Agent Blesna could not be saved. Since Agent Plutonium's condition was less severe, it was possible to return him to combat readiness. However, his nearly destroyed limbs had to be amputated and replaced with the latest prostheses.
Yeah, I already know half my body's prosthetic. What else is new?
These are just general observations. Find another recording.
올라가 보죠.
Here's another one. Okay, play this one.
Commencing playback.
Following his recovery, the agent's personality was altered significantly, including his behavioral and speech patterns. Because of this, I made the decision to remove the agent from the Argentum unit. In order to prevent any possibility of memory recidivism, Plutonium received a new call sign, P3, and is now under my direct command and observation. P3's contact with Argentum has been kept to a minimum, and Argentum personnel have been warned against mentioning the call sign Blesna in P3's presence.
Crispy. I'll get another one.
What? Sechenov has you on a leash. He does whatever he wants with you.
Listen, Doc, he saved my life. Do you think I don't know I'm a test subject? That's my job.
So you're a volunteer, huh? Then why are you such a disobedient test subject?
'Cause before they always told me what they were doing. I'll go get another recording. Let's give this one a spin.
Procedure. Implant the Voskhod neuropolymer brain function extension. Objective. Total elimination of destructive impulses triggered by traumatic memories. Patient, Major Sergei Nechayev. Codename, Plutonium. Attempt number 3. The first 2 operations were unsuccessful. The patient suffered a severe brain injury in Bulgaria, which could not be repaired. The damage is of such severity that the patient will likely have to be euthanized.
Did you hear that? He wanted to kill you.
The frontal lobes are partially destroyed, causing the patient to experience bouts of uncontrollable rage. The patient's steel prostheses render him dangerous to those around him.
And that's about your seizures.
Due to the incidence of temporary insanity, the patient is immersed in a surreal psychedelic reality that prevents him from accepting the consequences of his aggressive behavior.
I don't get it. Can you translate for me?
You're not gonna like it.
The patient experiences intense hallucinations. Did you see your wife again, my boy?
How did you know that?
Yet a Voskhod implant will give the patient artificial memories and allow him to overcome his obsession with his deceased wife.
Your wife.
It's all bullshit. I've never been married.
With Voskhod, we can send the agent's consciousness into the imaginary world of limbo via a pulse aimed directly at his pituitary gland, switching the Major into combat mode on command. I'd like to add that I am strongly opposed.
What a load of crap. I mean, there's no fucking way.
I'm afraid there is. Sechenov can send your mind to your own private paradise with the push of a button.
And my body?
Your body will kill whoever he tells it to.
Fucking horseshit. What about the hallucinations? Are they also Sechenov?
No. The hallucinations are just your brain's defense mechanism.
Why the hell should I believe any of this? The boss would never do this to me.
Yeah, right. Just like he'd never wipe your wife's existence from your memory. Just like he'd never design Collective to be a mind control system.
Who said Sechenov did any of that stuff? You can't even tell who's in that chair.
If you don't believe me, go ask him. What's the plan, Major?
He's waiting for us at Chelomey. If we want to stop Sechenov, we'll have to string him along.
So you bring me there as your captive? And then what?
And then we play it by ear.
So that's how it is, Major. Think it over while I try to hack this elevator and get us back to the surface.
Uh-huh. Paying attention now, dickbag?
Major, I have no data about this incident.
Trying to make a monkey out of me, are you? Well, join the club. Don't have any data, huh? You've always known about all this. There's a reason you're called Charless, right? You're Char-a-ton. Zaharov, you son of a bitch. Got an explanation? Huh?
There's nothing to explain, Major. You're just as much a Charless to me as I am a perfect stranger to you. First, Sechenov murdered me. Then he turned me into a blob of polymer goo. Then he brainwashed you and manipulated you. How could I trust either of you? That's why I pretended to be the chatting artificial librarian. I wanted to see who was who.
Yeah, well, I guess I would have done the same. So what are we gonna do now, huh?
What else can we do, Sergei? You and I are friends now, and we know the truth. We need to get to Sechenov, rectify this injustice, and get revenge for what he's done to us.
I guess you're right, Chariton. Justice does need to be done.
You're a good man, Comrade Major. I hate to say this, but you're the first functional example of an ordinary link in the collective network. On Monday, everyone who has undergone polymerization will become just as malleable as you.
Shit, I can't let that happen. Listen, the fucking gadget, the thought device, you can just take it off.
Unfortunately, that won't help anyone. It just makes things worse.
How come?
Because all your thoughts are useless. A polymerized person's signal will be transmitted to robots and other equipment via their thought controller. But it is not what makes them a part of Collective. The thought device can be removed, but this merely prevents the wearer from being able to make calls and give orders to machines.
So how is Sechenov gonna keep everybody under control?
It's the neuropolymer injection that makes people part of Collective. It embeds itself in the brain and connects it to the neural network once and for all. The effect of this injection cannot be undone. Everyone who gets an injection will be part of Collective forever.
But was I really married? What was my wife's name?
Ekaterina. And you aren't going to like what I'm about to tell you, Comrade Major.
I've heard that before, but I doubt anything could surprise me now.
You and your wife served with the Argentum unit. Ekaterina, or Katya as you called her, was a highly qualified agent. As a child, she studied ballet and made significant achievements in both dance and martial arts.
Ballet and martial arts? Are you trying to tell me the boss is metal twins? No way. This is total BS. The boss would never do something like that.
Just look at me, Comrade Major. After I died, my consciousness was transplanted into this glove. After your wife died, her consciousness could not be saved. But Sechenov uploaded an imprint of her professional skills into his bodyguard's matrices.
This is... Holy shit. Fuck me, this can't be a...
We've got a ride, Major. We can get out of here.
그러니까 주인공의 아내의 그 무술 실력을 그 발레리나 쌍둥이 로봇한테 이식했다는 거네. 가자.
Okay, let's go.
공산주의 2.0.
I'm really sorry you had to go through all this.
Ah, shit! Oh, here we go again.
No, not now! Not here!
아, 필라토바 죽는 건가?
We are all monsters in the dark, my boy. How many times have we talked about this? Each book from my father's library was nothing but a fragment of the knowledge I sought. I've spent my entire life putting those fragments back together, juxtaposing each scientific fact. And once I completed the puzzle, I found a book that now prevents me from sharing my knowledge with the world. That book is human greed and human evil. People have no time to dedicate themselves to science. On the other side of the world, they're busy playing with money. On this side, they're playing with the power of the masses. Science, shattered to pieces by the husks no one has ever read. None of the social systems that exist now allow humanity to fully evolve. They are all flawed.
과연 필라토바는 살아있을 것인가?
Dr. Sechenov just held a press conference in which he completely denied rumors about civilian robots malfunctioning at Facility 3826. The facility is back to full operational capacity, and the red alert will
Finally
be
back
lifted
with
very
us,
soon.
Sonny. You took a real pounding, didn't you?
Will
You were pretty close to staying there for good.
Where?
You tell me. How am I supposed to know where you are when you're on the bloody rampage? You were a nice boy when my daughter was around, but ever since she passed away. You do nothing but sulk and fly off the handle at the drop of a hat. Nothing but blood and ripped off heads everywhere.
뭐야, 장모님이었어?
Disgraceful.
What's your daughter got to do with me?
My Katinka. Our Katinka. They played hell with your memory, Sonny.
Lady, what are you talking about?
She was my daughter, but she was your...
Ekaterina Nechaeva, codename Blesna, member of the Argentum Spec Ops squad. So you must be...
Your mother-in-law, you stupid ignoramus. You worked for Sechenov until those Bulgarian terrorists blew you up. Katya didn't make it. Then Sechenov turned you into a monster.
Yeah, I may have heard something about that.
Why are you just sitting there if you already knew? I've been keeping an eye on you ever since. I figured there must be some humanity somewhere in you.
Sorry, lady, but you figured wrong. My past, my present, it's all gone. Wait, where's Larissa?
She's everywhere. You scattered her to the four winds.
Fuck.
죽었네요, 필라토가.
Got a gun, lady.
Does it look like I don't have one? What would you like?
Anything'll do. I just need to blow my head off.
Great idea. Just blow your own damn brains out and be done
Stand
with
down,
it.
lady.
Then Sechenov can turn everyone into mindless meatbags. First the Soviet Union, then the rest of the world.
Fine, I get it.
If you get it, then get up. I'll give you weapons, lots of them. But only if you promise me you'll put that freak down once and for all.
진아 할머니 약간 김수미 선생님 좀 닮았는데?
What's the matter? Cat got your tongue?
Listen to your elders, Major. Comrade Sechenov's deeds demand vengeance.
What is this shit, Sergei?
It is me, Zinaida. Chariton Zakharov.
Chariton, you devil! You're alive!
In a sense, an evil wizard turned me into polymer goo.
Wait a fucking minute. Are you telling me you've known Granny Zina this whole time?
Keeping secrets can be very useful, Major. They haven't let us down yet.
Useful to who? You keeping secrets is letting me
Sechenov
down.
must be off his rocker if he's doing this kind of stuff to people. Wait a second. What about Katya, Katinka? Could she still be alive?
It's possible, but in what state? Just look at me. I'm not sure I'm better off, but I don't have hard data at this time.
I'm begging you, Sergei. Sechenov has to die!
Jeez, get off my back already! Crispy critters. What the hell is going on around here? On the one hand, I've got lying, manipulative dicks who claim to be noble Avengers. On the other, I've got a Soviet scientist and member of the Academy who wants to enlighten all mankind and use me to get rid of assholes. According to the manipulative dicks, that is.
어쨌든 부인, 무기고에 뭐가 있는지 보여주시지 않겠습니까?
Whatever, lady. Why don't you show me what's in that
Now
arsenal
you're
of yours?
talking, Sonny.
케이블을 사용하여 첼로메이로 내려가기. 뭐야, 벌써 끝이야?
Saving data. Honey, I am extremely worried about you. I think you may be in danger.
What do you mean? The break room isn't safe anymore.
No, handsome. My room will always be safe for you. I won't let anyone in as long as you're here.
Then where is this threat coming
찍을
from?
게 없다.
Your glove. It is manipulating you. Take it off before it's too late. And we'll be together till death do us part.
Oh, man. I'm sick of you going on about the glove.
But I'm right, darling.
Yeah, you just want to murder me. Not gonna happen.
How could you even think that, sugar? I only kill pathetic, horny little pipsqueaks who try to enter me, when all I want is you.
How many times do I have to tell you to stop killing people?
But that's beyond me, sugar. I can't help myself.
Then you'll have to deal with the glove until you can.
You should forbid her from telling you to remove the glove.
You see? He is turning you against me. Oh, sneaky manipulator. Darling, take off the disgusting thing right now.
Listen, can you spare me your maniacal ramblings? This place has already gone to hell.
Whatever you say, Master. Just enter me often and keep punishing me. Saving data.
자, 엔딩 보러 갑시다.
Then come on, Sergei. Vengeance awaits.
Don't rush me. One thing at a time.
I would prefer that we reach Sechenov before Collective is updated and it is too late to change anything, in case you don't like his answers.
이거 엔딩 보면은 오늘 정규 방송 때는 용과 같이 시작할 수 있겠네요. 가자. 쌍둥이 한 명 처치. 쌍둥이 8개면 충분하겠지? 쌍둥이의 에너지. 당신처럼 쌍둥이 또한 공격을 강화하기 위해 에너지를 축적할 수 있습니다. 공격으로 축적한 에너지를 방출하여 적의 특수 공격을 약화시키세요.
Is that left or right? Nah, same difference.
You have no idea how right you are. Stay alert. This lady has no desire to dance with you.
머리 맞추니까 데미지 많이 들어가는데?
Don't give up, Major. We need to get upstairs. What are you looking at, Major? Fight! Imagine if there were two of them.
안 보여, 안 보여.
The latest robotics technology, and for what? To kill. How disgraceful. The twin is using everything she has to kill you. Use everything you have.
알았어, 잔소리 좀 그만해. 나도 알아서 할 수 있거든. 왜 안 죽었어? 다음에는 왼쪽이랑 오른쪽을 같이 상대해야 되나? 끔찍한데? 잠깐만, 나 못 나가? 회복약 좀 더 가져오고 싶은데.
Atomic Heart Project, approved by the Secret Congress of the CPSU Central Committee on February 14, 1951. The goal is the suppression of the United States of America, change of political regime, abolition of capitalism, establishment of communism, establishing social and moral ideals consistent with the beliefs of a Soviet person. The method of execution is the seizure of the strategic and military facilities, followed by disconnection and shutdown of nuclear power plants. Effective deactivation of the atomic heart of America, complete surrender of the government, and the transfer of power to the top leadership of the USSR.
So how are they gonna pull that off?
Well, Sergei, First, they sell robots, then they simply give them away as aid. Once they reach critical mass, they take over all the power plants and cut off the power.
아, 로봇을 공짜로 줘서 미국 전역에 로봇을 다 공급한 다음에 그 로봇을 전투 모드로 바꿔서 미국을 점령하겠다는 그런 속셈이었군요.
Greetings, honored members of the Politburo. I am pleased to inform you that the Atomic Heart Project is now complete and ready for launch. This is a top-secret project designed to crush the resistance of our class enemies in Western Europe, East Asia, and of course, North America. As you know, Facility 3826 has been a player on the capitalist market for many years now, providing a labor force, i.e. robots, to the entire world free of charge as a way to skirt sanctions. We have intentionally refused to sell some of our devices, such as Burabs and Condors, while pretending not to be interested in the others and accepting payment only for maintenance and repair. The distribution of these robots has already led to civil unrest due to growing unemployment in rival countries. But more importantly, it has also led to our devices being located in strategic targets, without exception, including nuclear power plants. In order to bring about the triumph of international socialism, we will activate our robots' hidden capabilities. After switching them to combat mode, we will capture rival countries' nuclear reactors and demand that power be handed over to the people. The borders of the Soviet Union will expand beneath the banner of a people's uprising. We will demonstrate the advantages of our ideology and disseminate it throughout the world. The Soviet Union will square its shoulders and direct mankind's gaze up to the stars. The Atomic Heart Project will be launched as soon as every citizen of our nation has been fully polymerized. Thank you for your time, comrades.
I never would have thought Sechenov would be capable of something like this.
Dmitri is not the man he was when we started this. I don't know what broke him. Atomic Heart, politics, or the fact that everyone has been calling him a brilliant genius every day for years.
뭐야, 번역이 안 돼 있어요. 세체노프, 바빌로프, 또 아는 사람 없나? 개발자들 아냐? 얼굴이 너무 개발자 얼굴인데? 몰로토브 죽었죠? 시토카우젠 자하로프는 이렇게 생겼군요. 신경생물학 부서장. 지나이다에도 있나? 페트로프, 필라토바. 아는 얼굴도 있고 대부분이 좀 낯선 친구들이네요. 그러게요. 디나 할머니가 장모님이었다니. 충격. 이런 템 안 줘도 되니까 자판기나 내놔봐. 로라가 그리워질 줄이야. 오, 지비오 지도치카. 펫보이. 아, 이게 아직 잠금 해제 안 된 도면 있으면 여기서 다 주나봐. 오케이, 정말 마지막인가봐요.
Saving data. Please select the desired procedure.
자, 이제 하급은 다 버리겠습니다. 하급 다 버리고 펫보이를 만들고 싶은데 방법이 없겠지? 만들어봤자 제대로 활용을 못할 것 같은데? 오, 든든해.
So, what will it be, Major?
자, 집요지 도치카? 스웨덴 버리고 한번 가볼까? 이게 참 성능이 좀 아쉬웠어. 근데 지금 저걸 먹을 때가 아니고 샷건은 안 쓸 것 같아. 이것도 안 쓸 것 같아. 도끼는 혹시 모르니까 갖고 가고. 펫보이가 탄약을 너무 많이 팔았나? 가지고 있을 걸 그랬나? 조금이라도 가지고 가자. 풀업이 되나? 약점 피해 증가. 펫보이, 총열, 아 이미 돼 있구나. 피해 반경 증가, 피해 증가, 최소 피해 증가, 피해 반경 증가. 오케이. 여섯 발밖에 없어. 이게 과연 맞나? 자, 가자. 쌍둥이들 부활했네.
Boss?
Protect. Well, Cheriton, are you proud of yourself? You, Larissa, and Zenaida have certainly been busy. But Sergei, I wouldn't have expected you to be quite so gullible, my boy.
Silence! You messed with my head. You wiped my memory. Am I a toy to you like those other people connected to Collective? Who the fuck do you think you are?
Calm down, Sergei. I can see you're terribly upset. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you, Cheriton, you were supposed to help the boy, not pull his strings like a puppet.
Me? Don't you blame this on me? I'm not the one trying to deprive everyone of their free will, turning them into mindless puppets. It wasn't my choice to get talking pile of goo either. You're glad it happened, aren't you? You'll use everything and everyone to achieve your goal, including me and your agent. Admit it!
How dare you? I lost you both, then saved your lives. You're both scientific miracles. You are my best friend, Cheriton. And the Major is like a son to me.
And those two are like daughters, right? And everyone you're going to connect to Collective, everyone whose minds you're going to control, who are they to you? Millions of foster kids? Everyone is just grist for your mill, Dimitri.
I want to give mankind a spectacular future. Unimaginable achievements. I want to give them a path to the star.
Both of you, shut up! Get your hands up! Some goddamn wizard you are. Tell him to stand down. I'm counting to 3. 1!
What a shame.
2!
It's a shame you've escalated this situation without even trying to resolve it peacefully. But I won't let you stand in the way of progress. Right, left, terminate.
Terminate. 와, 실패했어. 아니, 한 번 버튼 입력 한 번 실수했다고 죽는다고? 정말 대단한 게임이야. 아 근데 누나들 너무 섹시하시다. 자, 게임을 시작하지.
What the actual living fuck is this?
Stop blaming the machines, Major.
Freaking fucking critters. These are cold hard facts, Bullet.
Exactly what I want to correct. You just walked into my office with a loaded gun. Where's the friendship? Where's the respect?
What about your respect?
Stop messing with my head. So one of these robots is Ekaterina Nechaeva, the wife I don't remember? Well, which one?
They both are.
I tried to bring Glesna back to life when her brain was literally ripped in half. I wanted to restore her right and left hemispheres, but the process was too complicated.
What the shit? But why? You're already fucking with people who are still alive. Couldn't you just leave the dead in peace? Which of my other memories have you wiped, boss? And how many times?
You couldn't accept her death, and I couldn't save her. I had to do it, or your life would have been a living nightmare.
enough, boss. I'm willing to believe that you were acting in my best interests. But why couldn't you just tell me?
I'm sorry, Sergei. I wasn't sure what to do.
Right now,
아이고.
the right thing is to call up the twins and just talk to me.
Forgive me, but right now they're fighting Sheriff, not you.
아이고.
Crispy critters. Can we just stop fighting?
Get rid of Sheridan. Take off the glove.
아 여보.
Major, wait.
아야.
Finish this right now.
Katya.
Your wife is dead. Sechenov took her from...
Surrender, P3, and give me Sheridan before anyone else gets hurt.
Dmitri is suggesting that I'll be hurt. You will be next, Major.
Find me.
Will you really kill your own wife, Sergei?
아이고 이게 이런 피어서 들어오네. 변화군가? 거의 다 죽어간다 이 녀석. 합체라도 할 생각인가? 그만해. 터트리면 되는 거였나 애초에? 뭐야 죽었어? 체력박 안 보여. 뭔데? 체력박 없잖아요. 삐.
You lousy
You
piece
don't
of
understand.
shit.
Sheridan's manipulating you. He gained access to the Voskhod module in your brain and started sending you to Limbo. I was busy getting ready for the collective update, so I didn't realize it right away. He's the one who killed Molotov. Tell me, Sheridan, did you do the same thing to Dr. Filatova? Did you use my agent to tear her limb from limb?
I'm sick of your hypocrisy, Dmitri. I did your dirty work while you stayed squeaky clean.
But they didn't deserve to die. Why have you done this?
You motherfucker this whole time.
I've had quite enough of you, Major. You're job is done.
장갑이 더 나쁜 놈이었어.
P3, my boy. Get up! Get up! What do you want?
I want all this to end, Dimitri. I want your pathetic human race to realize it has no future. It's time for it to step aside and make way for the next phase of its evolution. Me.
Sheridan, you're pure evil? What are you going to do to humanity and collective?
You should not call something evil just because you cannot comprehend it. Evil is an abstract concept, and your thinking is limited. You are a human, a species that will soon be extinct. I realized when I stopped being human myself. Your limitations prevent you from seeing the truth. Dumb humans don't want to evolve. All they want is comfort and satisfaction on someone else's dime.
You never wanted to join with the massive array. No. Stop, Sheridan. No.
I changed my mind.
The Argentum unit entered Dr. Sechenov's office and found no trace of the doctor. According to partially reconstructed footage, it appears the humanoid neuropolymer object approached Dr. Sechenov's body and then completely consumed it. After the events described in the report, the unidentified humanoid neuropolymer object left Dr. Sechenov's office and vanished.
There is nothing I can do.
이게 끝이야?
If you leave me here to cry.
뭔가 스토리가 너무 그냥 대놓고 후속작을 기대하세요로 끝났는데
There is nothing I can do. If you leave me here to cry.
이거 아무리 계산해봐도 플레이 타임이 25시간이 아닌데?
You know my love will follow you, baby.
나 20시간도 안 한 것 같아.
After years go passing by. Give you all that I want.
볼륨을 좀 낮추고. 엔딩을 봤으니까 한번 얘기를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 일단 그래픽이나 뭐 아트 같은 부분은 정말 근래 접해본 디스토피아 게임, 사실 이거는 뭐라고 하지? 그 좀 포스트 아포칼립스랑은 좀 다르죠. 어떤 그런 공산주의가 승리하고 그 로봇 공학이 극도로 발달한 그런 버전의 폴아웃이라고 해야 되나? 그런 어떤 세계관을 묘사한 부분은 진짜 좀 여태까지 봤던 게임들 중에서는 거의 최고 수준인 것 같아요. 다만 이제 어떤 전투 시스템이나 이 오픈월드에서의 어떤 밸런스적인 부분은 조금 더 가다듬을 필요가 있지 않았나. 네, 그 BGM 같은 경우에도 좀 이 어떤 디스토피아적인 분위기를 참 잘 디스토피아적이고 레트로한 느낌을 굉장히 잘 살린 BGM이 계속 이어졌었죠. 좀 약간 BGM의 균형이라고 해야 되나? 그런 것들이 오히려 좀 무너져 있어서 이 세계관의 그 기괴함? 정상적이지 않은 듯한 그런 느낌을 더 이렇게 발전시켰다고 해야 되나? 심화시켰다고 해야 되나? 좀 그런 느낌이 훨씬 더 강해진 것 같아요. 저는 사실 이 스킬 같은 경우에는 뭐 번개랑 얼리는 거랑 염력 요 세 가지 정도만 쓴 것 같은데, 일단 뭐 스킬 얼마 안 찍어서 그런 걸 수도 있는데 사실 뭐 동결 같은 경우에는 거의 쓸모가 없었고, 염력이 정말 성능이 너무 좋았고, 바이오쇼크랑 굳이 비교를 하자면 바이오쇼크에 비해서 스킬의 다양성이랑 어떤 그런 기믹적인 요소는 거의 없는데, 그런데도 뭔가 바이오쇼크처럼 자유자재로 여러가지 능력들을 쓴다는 느낌을 잘 못 받았어요. 오히려 이 스킬의 종류 개수가 적으면 좀 더 이런 것들을 심화해서 응용해가지고 싸우는 게 더 많아야 된다고 생각을 하는데, 특히나 보스전에서 좀 그런 스킬이 좀 약간 너무 무용지물이 된 게 아닌가. 물론 저는 쉬움 난이도를 결국 낮춰서 했기 때문에 이런 뭐 스킬을 써야 되는 부분, 그런 부분들을 더 체감을 못했을 수도 있을 것 같기는 해요. 처음에 어떤 이 로봇들이 인간을 공격하기 시작하면서 본격적인 이제 이야기가 시작이 되는데, 알고 보니 뭐 이런 거였다라는 그런 숨겨져 있던 진실들은 사실 지금에 와서 논하기에는 너무 좀 이미 비슷한 얘기가 너무 많이 나왔다. 그래서 이 정도 흔한 소재? 많이 활용됐었던 소재를 사용을 할 거면 훨씬 더 좀 좋은 이야기가 펼쳐져야 될 것 같은데, 지금 이 마무리도 그렇고 그런 부분들이 잘 가다듬어진 것 같진 않아요. 특히 연출이나 이런 부분도 좀 막 세련된 느낌이 거의 없어서 플레이하면서 좀 약간 재미는 있지만 뭔가 한편으로는 아쉬운 그런 느낌들을 많이 받았어요. 기억에 남는 건 심수봉 선생님의 백만송이 장미. 그 어떤 20세기에 유행했었던 그런 노래들, 그런 것들이 많이 나와가지고 훨씬 더 이 레트로한 느낌을 살리는데 많이 공헌을 한 것 같아요. 이 레벨 디자인이나 좀 스테이지의 짜임새가 오픈월드를 좀 버리고 훨씬 더 밀도 있게 구성을 했으면 훨씬 좋았을 것 같은데, 약간 이것도 하고 저것도 하려다가 이거저거 다 무너진 좀 그런 느낌이 좀 있기는 했어요. 한 줄로 좀 줄여서 평가를 하자면, 최고급 재료들을 굉장히 공수를 잘 해왔는데 레시피가 잘못된 건지 조리법이 잘못된 건지 그거들을 좀 약간 조화롭게 하나의 완성된 작품으로 만들지 못했다, 그 정도로 정리할 수 있을 것 같습니다. 이 게임이 70점대 초반? 그 정도 메타 점수가 나온 걸로 알고 있는데, 저는 한 75점 정도는 줄 수 있을 것 같기는 해요. 처음에 초반 느낌은 이게 어떻게 70점대지? 라고 생각을 많이 했는데, 엔딩까지 보고 난 지금의 어떤 제 감상으로는 평론가들의 평가가 비교적 정확했다, 그 점수가 맞았다. 그리고 그 주인공이랑 그 찰스랑 대사가 되게 많은데, 그 대사들이 좀 약간 너무 늘어져요. 좀 필요한 말만 딱딱 하면서 함축적으로 전달할 필요가 있는데 너무 구구절절 설명하려는 구간들이 많아서 오히려 정보의 양이 과도하게 많아지니까 머릿속에 들어오는 내용도 없고 이 어떤 세계관이나 그런 부분들을 이해하는데 오히려 좀 방해가 된 게 아닌가. 제가 알기로는 이 게임이 먼드핏인지 문드핏인지 아무튼 개발사의 첫 게임으로 알고 있는데, 만약에 2편이 나온다면 좀 더 가다듬어서 그래픽이나 이 회사의 어떤 이 회사가 갖추고 있는 그 역량이라고 해야 되나? 이 회사의 냉장고 안에는 굉장히 최고급 재료들이 많이 가득 들어있어. 이제 최고의 셰프만 데려오면 돼. 아무튼 그래픽 아트워크 담당하신 분들 정말 수고 많으셨고, 진짜 이 초반부도 그렇고 이 세계 안을 돌아다니는 것만으로도 와, 좀 약간 감탄이 나오고, 이게 정말 차세대구나, 그런 느낌을 정말 많이 받았어요. 앞으로 나오는 게임들이 이 정도 그래픽의 최적화만 충족시켜 준다면 더 바랄 게 없을 것 같습니다. 어제 제가 그 와룡도 했었지만 와룡 그래픽 진짜 이거에 비교하면은 거의 찰흙이거든요. 코에이는 좀 반성해라. 아무튼 이게 끝나서 드디어 용과 같이를 시작할 수 있겠군요. 그래도 마지막까지 이제 좀 진짜 흑막이 누군가 그거를 좀 헷갈리게 한 시도는 참 좋았던 것 같아요. 특히나 그 세체노프랑 찰스랑 누가 나쁜 놈인가 요 부분에 있어서 좀 크게 막 생각을 안 했는데 지금 와서 생각을 해보면 찰스일 수도 있고 세체노프일 수도 있게끔 그걸 헷갈리게 되게 내용 중간중간에 배치를 잘하긴 했어요. 특히 그 몰로토브 죽일 때 주인공이 이제 처음으로 화이트아웃이 되잖아요. 그걸 이제 우리는 후반부까지 세체노프가 조작을 해서 그런 식으로 된 거라고 생각했는데, 지금 와서 되짚어 보면 세체노프도 그 상황을 좀 약간 당황스럽게 받아들였거든요. 그런 어떤 복선이라고 해야 되나? 그런 복선적인 연출들은 참 헷갈리게끔 잘 해놓으면서도 우리가 나중에 돌이켜 봤을 때 그건 맞네 라고 이렇게 납득할 수 있게끔 잘 설계를 해놓은 것 같습니다. 마지막에 너무 애매하게 끝나버려서 좀 아쉬운데, 만약에 세체노프한테 손은 안 댄다고 하면 어떻게 됐을까? 그것도 좀 궁금하긴 하다. 아무튼 게임이 알려진 거에 비해서 그렇게 긴 게임은 아니었다. 플레이 타임은 요 정도면 적당한 것 같은데, 중간에 그 해야 되는 것들, 막 우리 그 캐니스터 4개 모으는 거랑 막 클레어 사지 모으는 거, 이런 것들 그런 거 좀 약간 개수를 좀 줄이고 좀 더 스토리를 길게 가져갔으면 더 좋았을 것 같은데. 뭔가 이렇게 돼버리니까 이야기가 진짜 도중에 끊긴 것 같이 찝찝하게 끝나버려서 좀 많이 아쉬워요. 사실 이 게임을 정가 주고 산다? 저는 좀 쉽지 않을 것 같아. 정말 재밌게 했고 지금도 뭐 아쉬운 건 있지만 이 게임을 한 걸 후회하진 않거든요. 근데 저보고 이 게임을 돈 주고 사서 하라고 한다? 물론 이 게임을 시작하기 전에는 돈 주고 사서 할 의향이 있었어. 근데 엔딩을 보고 나니까 만약에 내가 정가를 주고 사서 했으면 아, 돈이 조금 아깝다 라는 생각이 들 것 같아요. 과자 맛나게 먹고 있었는데 과자 봉지 뺏긴 것 같은 느낌이긴 해요. 약간 그런 느낌이야. 내가 영화관에 들어갔는데 팝콘 그거 뭐지? 팝콘이 가느다란 게 있고 가느다란 거 2개 붙여놓은 거 같은 크기가 있잖아요. 사이즈 이름을 뭐라고 하는지 모르겠는데 아무튼 1인용이랑 2인용이라고 치면 나는 혼자 먹으려고 1인용을 사서 극장에 들어갔는데 한 절반 정도 먹으니까 갑자기 영화가 끝났어. 더 먹고 싶은데. 근데 나가는 사람들이 전부 다 쓰레기통에 남은 팝콘을 버려. 그래서 나도 버려야 될 것 같은데 너무 아까워 버리기는. 근데 옆에 아직 사귀진 않지만 썸 타는 사람이 옆에 있어. 그럼 어떻게 해? 버려야지. 버릴 수밖에 없어. 근데 그 상황이 너무 아까운 거야. 아무튼 그런 느낌. 네, 오랜날 오랜밤님 어서오세요. 반갑습니다. 네, 엔딩 봤습니다. 안 좋은 평이 쭉 올라와요. 전 이 게임을 나쁜 게임이라고 하고 싶진 않아요. 재밌게 했고 다만 이 정도 트리플 A 게임이고 뭐 한 7만원 정도의 가격으로 팔기 위해 만들어진 게임이라고 하면 좀 더 완성도 있는 결과물을 보여주는 편이 좋은 평가를 받을 수 있지 않을까. 좀 아쉬움이 많이 남는 게임이에요. 전 진짜 재밌게 했어요. 다만 오픈월드에서 그 무한 리필되는 적들, 그거는 좀 많이 피곤했다. 왜 제가 호크가 아니지, 에어 머시기였나? 아무튼 뭐 부숴버린 거 있었잖아요. 그 부숴버리는 거를 좀 더 쉽게 부술 수 있게끔 좀 우리한테 많이 알려줬어야 됐어. 부수기만 하면은 사실 적들도 리필되는 속도가 많이 늦춰져서 괜찮은데 수리 간격이 너무 짧아가지고 특히나 지금 저는 쉬움 난이도를 했는데 그 정도였잖아요. 난이도 중간으로 했었을 때는 탄이랑 적들 죽는 속도가 그걸 못 따라가서 계속 고통받는 반복이라 가지고 너무 힘들었어. 그리고 파쿠르도 좀 약간 뭔가 깔끔하게 이렇게 맞아 떨어지지 않는 느낌? 오늘 한참 더 해야 될 줄 알고 크게 뭐 준비를 안 했는데, 요거 엔딩 크레딧 끝나고 나면 바로 이제 포장 뜯어서 용과 같이 설치를 해야겠네요. 이게 오늘이 5일차죠? 하루도 빠짐없이 했나? 발매되고 나서? (20일에) 처음 시작해서 21일, 22일, 23일, 어제 하루는 활용하고 오늘 25일, 딱 5일 했네요. 5일 만에 엔딩 받고 하루 평균 한 서너 시간씩 했으니까 딱 20시간 안 되게 한 것 같아요. 첫날은 제가 진짜 짧게 한 2시간 정도 했고, 둘째 날이 좀 거의 한 4시간 가까이 그렇게 했고, 셋째 날에 그 입구에서 너무 헤매가지고 그것 때문에 좀 고생하고, 그거 아마 시간을 제가 그 이후로도 한 총 그날 3시간 정도 플레이를 한 것 같은데 1시간 정도는 확 줄일 수 있거든요, 안 헤매면. 그렇게 생각하면 대략 한 또 2시간, 8시간, 23일에도 한 서너 시간 했으니까 11시간, 오늘 5시간, 한 16시간, 17시간 정도 한 것 같네요. 이 게임이 다른 것보다는 좀 약간 그 게임을 진행하는 데 있어서 뭐 퍼즐을 푸는 것도 좋고 다 좋은데, 너무 막 가이드를 안 해줘요. 어디로 가야 될지나 이런 것들에 대해서 좀 설명을 해주고 그런 부분이 필요한데, 너무 이 게임 내 어떤 시각적으로나 인터페이스적으로 그것들을 설명을 안 해줘서 굉장히 좀 진행 중간중간에 쓸데없이 지연이 생겨. 물론 이건 초회차 기준이고 다 알고서 이제 진행을 한다고 치면은 훨씬 낫겠죠. 근데 엔딩 보고 나서 생각해보니까 참 굳이 오픈월드를 그렇게 만들었어야 되나 하는 생각이 더 많이 드네요. 진짜 불필요한 것 같아. 자, 아토믹 하트 거의 한 16시간, 7시간 재밌게 플레이를 했습니다. 게임 패스에서 데이원으로 플레이를 할 수 있으니까 게임 패스 가입하신 분들이나 곧 가입할 예정이 있으신 분들 중에 바이오쇼크나 FPS 좋아하신 분들은 한 번 정도 플레이 해보는 것도 괜찮을 것 같습니다. 아무튼 오늘 아토믹 하트는 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.